Enjoy this episode of our 4 Qs for You series brought to you by Muzzy Property Group. Welcome to another series of 4 Qs for You. Today I have a guest with me, Beverly Crumley. She is the District Clerk for Hays County. Beverly, you want to introduce yourself to our audience?
Sure. My name is Beverly Crumley. I'm the Hays County District Clerk. I'm in my 3rd term of office and enjoying it very much so. I'm a lifelong resident of Hays County and love my community and enjoy providing a service for the community that benefits us all in the future.
So, you are from San Marcos, born and raised?
Yes.
Awesome. I love that. I think I knew that, but I wanted them to know that.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to get started with question 1.
Okay.
Can you tell us what the responsibilities are for the district clerk's office?
Sure. So the primary duty of the district clerk's office is to be the custodian of records for district courts. So that's all lawsuits that are filed in all 5 district courts that we have here in Hays County, to prepare the files for court and to preserve the record of those filings for court and for future purposes. We also take in funds from litigation and invest them until the cases are final. And any funds that minors receive in a lawsuit, we invest for them until they turn 18. So we're financially responsible for those funds.
So you're a steward of those funds.
Yes.
I did not know that. That's something I had no idea about. So interesting. So not only are you a record keeper, also stewards of funds for these cases that are in litigation. Is that right?
That's
wow.
right.
Interesting.
And also the district clerk is the jury manager for all of Hays County.
Okay. So when someone has jury duty,
that's right,
and you're calling in, it's to Beverly's office.
Right. Yes, and it's not only for district court, but I manage the jury pool for all the courts in Hays County. So the county court of law and the justice piece as well.
Okay, interesting. All right. So quite a bit of responsibilities.
Yes.
All right. Question number 2. What comes with the responsibilities of being an elected official? So I'll backtrack. As a district clerk, you are not hired by the commissioners or anyone in particular. You are an elected official to this office.
Correct.
Okay, so what are the responsibilities?
So not only having to know the laws and procedures for my department, it's imperative for me to know the laws and procedures of other departments within Hays County and the state that conduct business relating to the lawsuits that we have on file too. Wear many hats. Many hats.
It sounds like it. I'm already tired just listening to you. Okay, we'll go on to question 3. Okay. What are the biggest challenges your office is facing at this time and historically?
I would say the biggest challenge is taking in copy requests of documents that are on file and getting them out to the requester in an efficient amount of time.
Okay.
Currently, we take in a lot of electronic documents. In this day and age in technology, people expect almost an instantaneous response to a request for a document.
I'm guilty.
And historically, they would come into the office and they would stand and wait in the lobby area, request the copy, and we would make it on paper and get it to them. So the quantity of the amount of requests that we get have increased drastically. So we try to do them in the date order that they come in, with an expected return date of 48 hours, just because the quantity is so big.
That still sounds pretty fast, though. And I guess I don't have this question. So what does your staff look like, your support staff? I
have a staff of 17.
That's quite a bit to work with.
And they're split out into a couple of divisions. Half of them, almost half of them are in the criminal section. The other half is in the civil family law section. There's a lot of rules and procedures to know, so I've separated that so that would be an easier, more efficient workflow instead of expecting them to know all the laws and procedures for each.
Yeah, I can see how that's beneficial for sure. Okay, question number 4. What are some misconceptions about your office?
I would say the biggest misconception about my office is that I can give legal advice. So although I may need to know the law, certain laws and the laws and procedures about things, I'm prohibited by law from giving out any kind of legal advice. But I can give direction and answer questions regarding procedures.
Okay. And I can relate. As realtors, we cannot give legal advice. We send folks to a real estate attorney if needed. We know our contracts. We follow our ethics and all of the rules that we abide by. But so I understand that, and I'm sure it's difficult to folks wanting advice from you.
Right. And people come in and having an attorney is expensive, and you can choose to represent yourself as a pro se litigant. But what comes with that is needing to know the knowledge of what to do, what the process is, and what the procedures are. And I can't ever give someone legal advice to tell them what they need to do next, or what's coming up, but just to kind of guide them through where to go if they need to set a hearing, or if they need to file a motion, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I can see that being a challenge. And this is a bonus just because I know you and I know that the work that you do in this community throughout Hays County. So you're a member of the Kiwanis Club?
Yes.
Tell us about that. That's not a question, this is a bonus.
I'm the secretary actually of the San Marcos Kiwanis Club, and that's a community club that we raise money to support kids in our community. It's a sub club off of international club, and we belong to the Texas-Oklahoma district. And we get together once a week and have meetings and are informed about what's going on in the community. And we do fundraisers to give back to the kids in scholarships, and we support the San Marcos Library's summer reading program and things like that that benefit all kids in the community.
Yeah, I know you had something in October, 5K. So your fundraisers are fun, and they're things that people can get involved in.
Right.
Yeah.
We're starting a new fundraiser actually in April, and it's going to be a skeet shoot.
Oh,
so
that'll be fun.
Something new for us, and hoping that it's enjoyable for others, something different.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, you have the attention of our audience. My primary audience is, of course, folks looking to move to San Marcos or stay within San Marcos into another area. So any advice or anything you want to leave with our audience that can help them and understand why they would need the district clerk's office?
So, as I said, I'm the custodian of records of all the lawsuits that are filed in district court. So that would be like divorce cases, parent-child relationship cases, adoptions, and higher level civil suits. So we would be where you would come to file a lawsuit that would need to be filed in that court. We also handle all of the felony cases. So if anybody needs records of any of the lawsuits, my office is where you would come to obtain those records.
Okay, and you're located at the Government Center?
Yes, at the Government Center on the second floor.
Awesome. All right. Well, hopefully, it sounds like you deal with a lot of heavy-duty stuff. Hopefully, my audience does not have to visit your office, but it sounds like you have the knowledge and experience needed to continue to run it well and, for the constituents of Hays County.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's it for today's 4 Qs for You. Thank you for your time today, Beverly. And we'll see you next time.